Jetta, a camp I start going to at 8 years old for kids with type 1 diabetes, girls I talk to eventually get to the topic of, "So, who do you like?" They discuss boys in detail and then turn to me and ask, "Who do you think is the cutest?" My mind tries to come up with a boy in my head who I think is cute, and it's just blank. No one. Come on, there has to be someone you think is cute. Okay, and there is. A counselor in training, a CIT in my cabin, Jess. She's short and tan, she has glasses and short curly dark brown hair. She is beautiful, but my fellow cabin mates aren't asking about what girls are pretty, so I never think to say anything, because everyone realizes how pretty she is, right? Since I never say anything, I never notice that I'm feeling anything different. I just think I'm not boy crazy. In middle school, I have my first boyfriend, Zach. He constructs elaborate orchid displays that win him medals in the New York City Orchid Show. Kissing him is nice, I guess, and I figure when I get older, I'll want something else. No. Later, I have another boyfriend, Jesse. He has these long, flowing curls that I love to run my fingers through, but I never want anything other than that from him either. In 7th grade, my older brother's home for a visit from his boarding school. He tells me that he likes boys as well as girls. I'm baffled. I never considered that as a possibility. Well, I guess I have been having secret kisses with girls, even before Zach. When I was little, we'd be playing house, someone would be the dad, and someone would be the mom. And what do mommies and daddies do? They kiss. I'd have sleepovers with my friends, and sometimes a kiss would be shared in the dark. So it wasn't as strange as I'd originally thought. So I've known that I liked girls, but I had dated boys. So I'm a bisexual. Yes! I moved to upstate New York before high school. I enter my new school as an open bisexual and have my first official high school girlfriend. I work up the nerve, I ask her out. It is awesome. But then I don't see her for a week. She stands me up whenever we arrange to meet anywhere. She tells me that she has to keep our relationship a secret. Oh. No, thank you. I don't want to be hidden away. So I end it. After dating a few more boys, I get in a relationship with a girl I really like and who really likes me back. And I realize this is what it's supposed to feel like in a relationship. At that moment, I know I haven't felt that way about any boy because I'm gay. I am gay. Yes! 2007 is one of my last summers as a camper. I'm 14. By that time, we have a solid cabin group that stays constant year after year. We are inseparable for those 2 magical weeks when we don't feel alienated by our disease. We feel alienated for all the reasons that normal people do. It's great. It's very obvious to me how lucky I am that I have such a fantastic cabin full of real friends who know me like no one else does. It's the first day, and all of the parents have gone back home to enjoy time with one less kid in the house. "Hey, Becca." It's Devin, our more outgoing cabin mate. She sits on my bed, looks me dead in the eye, and says, "Are you gay?" I'm surprised at how direct she is, so I try answering the same way. "Yes." "Okay." She hops up. "I thought something looked different." She returns to her bed. "Do I look different? I have purple hair. Is purple hair a gay thing?" I don't know, but it makes me smile. It's so nice to have Devin around to notice a change like that and be so cool about it. But she isn't the only one. Next is Megan. "Becca, I wanted to talk to you. Something seems a little bit different, and since my encounter with Devin had happened so recently, I'm filled with some sort of confidence, and I just say, 'Megan, I'm a lesbian.'" "Oh, That would do it. There's something so strange about telling this new information to old friends, and it's so nice to see that it isn't even new information to them at all. Janae takes the time a little bit later to summon me to her lower bunk in the corner of the cabin, her own little cave. Becca, I was wondering about if I was gay. How did you... Yes. Last but not least is Vicky, the shy one. She actually brings me outside of the cabin to the front porch to begin her quiet, polite, roundabout question. I don't want to offend you or assume anything about you, so I just wanted to ask, but please don't take this the wrong way. I was just wondering, do you like girls? After talking to all of them that night, I realized that this wasn't planned. They each asked me separately. I can feel the love from every corner. That identity finally sinks in with me, and I feel so nice and confident. I'm Becca, and I like girls. Later, I start dating someone my friend introduced me to. Her nickname is Dave. She tells me she's transgender, and she has always felt like she's really a boy. So she asks me to use the male pronoun and call him Dave, not as a nickname, but as his name. I say, of course. But then that leaves me wondering, am I a bisexual again? My brain was so scrambled. I was just so sure and confident about my lesbianism. But I mean, I had dated boys, but before I knew I liked girls, I thought I was straight, but now I know that I'm definitely not straight. But maybe I still am gay because Dave used to be Kate, but Dave is a boy, and I like Dave a lot, his smile, his jokes, and we have so much in common. But since I'm a lesbian, should I not date Dave? You know what? Screw it. I like girls, unless there's someone I like who isn't a girl, and that's that. Yes.